I'm Tara. It's very nice to have you here.
Thank you. I'm Maria.
Nice to meet you. Everything you say here is confidential, but if you do threaten to hurt yourself or someone else, I will have to report it.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Yes, that's okay.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm currently a sophomore here at CSS. I'm majoring in psychology with a minor in American Sign Language.
Oh.
Yep, and I'm pre-law intended. But yeah, I'm taking 18 credits. I'm an RA, and I'm also on the girls rugby team. So
That's cool.
I like to keep busy, I guess.
Is rugby still going on?
Yeah, there is one tournament left this spring,
Okay.
and it's this weekend, but I'm on duty on Saturday night, so I can't go.
Oh,
but
wow.
so my season's over. But
Okay. And then how do your finals, how are they looking?
I've got 2 on Tuesday, 1 on Wednesday, and then 2 on Thursday.
Wow.
So a busy week, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, so is there anything you'd like to address today?
I guess something recent that happened to me that was kind of bothering me a lot. It hasn't happened lately, so I feel better about it. But there was I would say an acquaintance of mine.
Mm-hmm.
I met him last year, and we were friends, and he actually lives with 2 of my really good friends,
Mm-hmm.
and he lives over in the apartments. He and this girl had been dating for 2 years. No, they started dating last year, so my freshman year. And then this year, she recently, broke up with him,
Mm-hmm.
and he came to me needing advice, and as an RA, I was like, sure, I'm not super involved, I'm here to talk, I'm here to support you, whatever you need. And he just, came to me, and he's like, I really need to talk to you. And so we ended up going to, Caribou to, just sit and chat, but they ended up closing when we got there. Yeah, and so we left, and when we got back, he ended up sending me this really long message about how, he was so thankful to have me in his life, and,
Mm-hmm.
how much I really supported him. And, of course, I was like, yeah, anytime, no problem. But then after that, it started to get a little weird with all of the messages that he was sending.
Mm-hmm.
He would say things like, he would try to get to know me in ways that didn't really make sense. He would go out of his way to, find out what my favorite foods are, or to, bring me lunch, and, doing a lot of and saying a lot of really, things that made me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And so I would try to tell him, I don't want to be any sort of rebound. I don't want to get in between you and this girl. I'm not trying to be any drama. I just see you as a friend, and, I'm here to support you. But, that's where I draw the line. And he didn't really understand that. He would just send me, novel texts all the time, trying to explain himself. And it was just making me really uncomfortable. So, and, it's really hard because, I said, he lives with my 2, really good friends. And so now, I can't really go over there without him being there. And so, yeah, I guess that's just been kind of, stressing me out a little bit.
It sounds a little bit he is, did you notice, before they broke up, he was, noticing you or, talking to you more?
Not, okay, there was one time last year when they were dating, he, made this comment about, I was, wearing a tank top and shorts, and he was like, oh, by the way, you look really nice today. And I was like, I'm literally just wearing a tank top and shorts. And he's like, oh, sometimes it's just about how you wear it. And, I didn't really, because, yeah, I was just like, you have a girlfriend, this is really weird. But, that was the only thing last year that happened. But, this year it's been, normal up until, they broke up.
Okay. It sounds like he is kind of, clinging on to you now that they broke up.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe, he feels like he has to cling on to you because you were there for him, for his, advice.
Mm-hmm.
And he feels like you're the only one there.
Right.
And so he feels like he has to, give you attention.
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't, recent?
This
when
was
the last time?
the last time he contacted me was over Easter break, so, a week or 2 ago.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have you talked to your friend about this?
Yeah, I always keep them updated, and it got to the point where one of my friends that I live with, or not I live with, that he lives with, he said something to him, because he's like, I know this isn't even me, but it's making me uncomfortable. So he was like, hey, you're coming on too strong, you're giving her the wrong vibe and like some things along
So
those.
this is his guy friend?
Yeah, this
Oh,
is his roommate.
Okay.
And he was just like, no, like I don't mean it like that at all. I'm just like trying to reach out to her as a friend. I just want to get to know her as a friend. And it would, like, I'm totally fine with that if he like reached out to all of my friend group.
Yeah.
But it was like he's only trying to like get to know me, and so like I just like no matter what I said, like he just wouldn't get it.
Yeah, maybe like now that maybe he noticed you before they broke up, but now that they're broken up, he feels like free and he can do whatever he wants. But
Right.
the problem is you're like best friends with her.
I'm not friends with her. Like I know her and like,
okay.
I've talked to her, but like we were never close. It's just me and his roommates that are good friends.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So that must be a little weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
When was the last time like you went over there?
I
Or do you feel too
strategically plan it. Like usually if we go over there, they'll be like, "Oh, he's not here. Like you can come over." Or like I'll be like, "Hey, you guys can come hang out at my dorm, but don't tell him where you're going." Like things like that.
So like you hang out with his two guy friends?
Yeah, his roommates.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So you're not friends with like the girl?
No, like I have classes with her and we have talked before, just because like she would hang out at their apartment at the same time I would be there.
So you text her, right?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Who is the one that you keep updated?
So I'll just
Sorry,
give
I'm
fake name.
confused.
No, it's okay. I'll just give fake name just so
Oh,
confidentiality.
sorry.
No, that's okay. So my friend like, we'll do Tyler, Matt, and Nick. So Nick is the one who's like really creepy, but Tyler and Matt are like my really good friends.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Now that makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
I thought like your friends.
And they're
were
all
girls.
roommates.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
No, yeah.
So is there like anything you want to like try doing, like maybe to get him to get the idea that you don't want this?
Like I said, I tried to be as straightforward as I possibly can be, because like I know he's going through like obviously a really hard breakup, and I want to be there to support him, but I don't want to give him the wrong idea. And like I've told him, like I only see you as a friend, like I don't want to be your rebound,
Yeah.
I don't want to be caught up in your drama, and he just like keeps assuring me that that's not what his intentions
But
are.
then he keeps telling you.
But
things.
yeah, like that's not what it feels like.
Okay, maybe you should like try and like distance yourself from him, but like stay connected with your friends.
Yeah.
And maybe tell him like I can't give you advice anymore.
Yeah.
Like I mean, still offer like your support for him or whatever, but
Yeah.
just maybe like don't come to me for this type of stuff because like it makes me uncomfortable and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
And there were like a few things that he would just like confide to me in, things that like had nothing to do with the breakup, and they were like really heavy things, and I was like, I don't feel comfortable, like things that I was like, you need to go talk to someone about this, and I was like, I don't feel comfortable giving him that sort of advice because I don't really know him like that. So I reached out to like their fourth roommate, because Matt and Tyler were let's say Nick and Bob were roommates last year, and they moved in with my two friends.
Okay.
So I reached out to the fourth one, and I was like, hey, this is kind of what's been going on. I think you should talk to him. And he said he was going to, like, try and talk to him, and I think he did, and I think he is now talking to somebody, but it was just, like, a lot that, like, I didn't even know how to handle.
Yeah, that's a lot. So you have like no interest in him at all?
No,
like,
not
not
ever.
rooting him on or anything?
No, no.
Okay. I wonder if he is like, he's obviously probably gonna keep coming to you.
Right.
So I would just like make it clear like every time like you're not that type of, or you're not into him like that.
Yeah.
Were you guys like good friends before? Is he just like magically coming to you?
We knew each other and we saw each other at like
But
the
you're not
apartment,
that
but we
close?
didn't like hang out alone, and we didn't like go and like get lunch together or
Yeah.
anything like that. It was
Okay.
like more like acquaintances.
So how do you feel about it now?
It's still a little like he hasn't, like I said, it's been a couple weeks since he like last reached out to me, but like I guess I'm still like a little nervous to go over their apartment and
Yeah.
like things like that.
maybe you should address that to him,
Mhm.
like saying like, hey, like I'm uncomfortable coming to your apartment because of like the things you say to me,
Mhm.
but like I still want to hang out with my guy friends, and maybe just let him know that, and like so he can stop doing that, and maybe like he'll realize that like, wow, I shouldn't be doing this.
Mhm.
Have you tried saying like that you're uncomfortable with him coming to you, or like you feel uncomfortable that you can't go to his apartment?
I told him, I think the last time, like, he said something really weird. It was like, we don't have to hang out all the time. Maybe like every 4 or 5 days. And it was like weird. And I'm just like, I don't feel comfortable hanging out with you alone. Like, it kind of makes me uneasy. And like, I still don't know what's going on between you and your ex. So like, I don't want to get caught up in that. And he was like, oh, it's okay. Eventually I just stopped replying because I was like, I have nothing else to say about this situation.
Yeah. Do you like how long does it usually go like with like texting you, like breaks?
Oh, I mean, it all kind of happened at once.
Okay.
So, oh geez, I don't even, like, it was like a huge, like, long, like, month long that he was like sending these paragraph texts all the time. And it's like, it's been a few weeks, but like, it's still like a little awkward. The aftermath is still like weird.
Maybe you should just like I don't know how you feel about this, but like you could just go over there, like maybe ignore the fact that he has said these things to you,
Mm-hmm.
and then just try and act like a friend or whatever, and
Yeah.
like don't be awkward about it. I
Yeah.
mean, could you try that?
Yeah, that's kind of like how it's been going now. Like, if I do go over there and I see him, like, I don't make it weird or like
Yeah.
try to duck him. Like, I'll say politely, like, hi, and all that stuff, I guess. Like, it has gotten better. It's just
That's
like,
good.
I'm just like scared that it's gonna
Yeah.
happen again, or like he's gonna weirdly, so.
Yeah. So maybe if it happens again, you could just tell him like, again, I'm not interested, but
Mhm.
I'm still here to support you
Right.
if you need help.
Mhm.
So do you think like everything is like good now?
I think for now it's okay. I do.
Okay.
And especially now that like summer's coming up, I'm like, I don't have to like run into him anymore,
Yeah.
and they're like not gonna live with him again next year, so I don't have to worry about that. So
You don't think like he would like ever like physically hurt you or anything?
no, I don't think so.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Well, it seems like everything is like okay with you, but feel free to always come back to me and talk to me if you need anything.
Sounds good.
It was nice talking to you.
Yeah, thanks for listening.